Greetings, seekers of forgotten lore and ancient truths. Welcome to a journey into the heart of time, where the veil between worlds thins and the whispers of the past guide our present. Today, we cast our gaze upon September 10th, a day that, at first glance, might appear to be just another mark on the calendar. But beneath its ordinary surface lies a rich tapestry of spiritual significance, subtle energies, and profound lessons from our ancestors. It is a day when the changing seasons signal not just a shift in the weather, but a deeper spiritual transition, urging us to prepare our homes and our souls for what lies ahead. As the vibrant energy of summer begins its gentle descent, we enter a time of introspection, protection, and connection to the unseen. Across the Western world, particularly within Catholic traditions, September 10th is reverently observed as the feast day of Saint Nicholas of Tolentino. But his story and the day's associated practices reach far beyond mere religious observance, intertwining with older, almost paganistic yearnings for protection, healing, and solace for the departed. People turn to Saint Nicholas with a multitude of petitions for healing from grave illnesses, for protection against devastating fires and floods, for the safe return of loved ones, and, most poignantly, for peace and liberation for the souls enduring the trials of purgatory. This reverence for the saint reflects an ancient, deep-seated human need to find a guardian, a mediator, in the face of life's unpredictable dangers and the mystery of death. It's a day when the line between the sacred and the mystical blurs, inviting us to look for divine intervention and comforting presence. Now let us delve deeper into the captivating life of the man who became Saint Nicholas of Tolentino. Imagine a couple devoted and pious, enduring the silent ache of childlessness. Their fervent prayers led them on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Saint Nicholas of Myra. Yes, the very Saint Nicholas who inspired Santa Claus. There, they prayed with all their hearts for a child. Their prayers were answered, and in a divine echo, they named their son Nicholas. Born in 1245 in Sant'Angelo in Pontano, Italy, young Nicholas's life was marked by an extraordinary piety from an early age. He was a child of profound silence and deep contemplation, often choosing to spend his time in prayer rather than childhood games. His path was set when, as a young boy, he heard the fiery sermons of a hermit from the Order of Hermits of St. Augustine. Inspired by the message of spiritual devotion and service, Nicholas felt an undeniable call to join their ranks. His journey as a friar was one of unwavering asceticism. He embraced extreme fasting, often subsisting on bread and water, believing that through such rigour, he could bring his body into alignment with his spirit. He rarely slept, dedicating his nights to prayer and meditation, and his days to serving the poor and the sick with boundless compassion. His gentle demeanour and fervent faith quickly earned him the respect and love of all who knew him. But it was in Tolentino, where he spent his final 30 years, that his miracles truly blossomed and his legend took root. One of the most famous stories revolves around the bread of Saint Nicholas. Once, when gravely ill, he was advised by his superior to eat meat to regain his strength. But Nicholas, devoted to his vegetarian vows, prayed for guidance. In a vision, the Blessed Mother appeared to him, instructing him to dip a piece of bread in water and eat it. He did so, and was instantly cured. From that day forward, he would bless bread and distribute it to the sick, and countless healings were attributed to this simple, blessed loaf. Imagine the hope in the eyes of those receiving this humble bread, believing it carried the very essence of divine healing. Beyond physical cures, Nicholas was renowned for his profound visions of purgatory. He would often see souls suffering, tormented, and through his fervent prayers and masses, he was able to intercede for them, bringing them comfort and release into heaven. He became known as the patron of the holy souls, a beacon of hope for families grieving their departed loved ones. Believing Nicholas could bridge the gap between worlds, he had a deep, almost tangible connection to the spiritual realm, seeing angels and demons, and even conversing with the deceased. Legend says he once appeared to a ship in peril during a violent storm, calming the waves and guiding it to safety. Another time, he multiplied a basket of bread to feed an entire community during a famine. His life was a testament to humility, compassion, and an unwavering faith that manifested in astonishing miracles. leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and offer solace today. He was a true sentinel of the soul, guarding the living and guiding the dead. Now let us turn to the subtle whispers that September 10th offers us, the signs of fate that our ancestors meticulously observed, believing they held clues to our future. Folk omens. If the morning dew lingers late into the day, a clear and fruitful autumn is on its way. This omen suggests that persistent moisture, a sign of gentle moderate weather, bodes well for the remaining harvest and indicates a mild transition into winter. It speaks of abundance and ease. A sudden, sharp chill in the air on this day foretells a harsh and unforgiving winter. Our ancestors were keen observers of minute meteorological shifts. A premature, biting cold was seen as a warning from nature, urging preparation for severe conditions ahead, both literally and metaphorically. If migratory birds are seen flying south in large, hurried flocks, expect an early and prolonged winter. Birds, with their innate sense of seasonal change, were considered harbingers. Their early departure signalled an urgent shift in the weather patterns, prompting people to secure their homes and resources. Spiders weaving intricate, elaborate webs inside your home today signify unexpected good fortune and a prosperous season ahead. Spiders, often misunderstood, were sometimes viewed as diligent weavers of fate. An intricate web indicated a period of industriousness and the trapping of good luck and financial opportunities. To find a dropped coin, especially one from a bygone era, promises a sudden, unexpected financial gain. This simple discovery was seen as a blessing from the universe, a tangible sign that prosperity was aligning with your path. It's not just about the coin itself, but the unexpected nature of the find. If an owl hoots repeatedly near your dwelling at twilight, it's a solemn warning of a significant change or impending challenge. Owls, creatures of the night, were often associated with wisdom and prophecy. Their proximity and persistent call were not necessarily ill omens, but rather urgent messages to be vigilant and prepare for an important shift in circumstances. A rainbow appearing in the western sky in the late afternoon signifies the end of a difficult period and the promise of hope and renewal. Rainbows, bridging heaven and earth, have always been symbols of hope and divine promise. Their appearance in a specific direction at a particular time was believed to mark a turning point, signalling that challenges would soon give way to peace. Dreams in this night. Dreams on the night of September 10th are believed to carry significant weight, often revealing hidden truths or offering guidance, especially concerning one's spiritual path and unresolved issues. Pay close attention to these nocturnal visions. To dream of a bountiful harvest, with fields laden with ripe crops, signifies upcoming abundance, prosperity, and the successful completion of your endeavours. This dream reflects the season's energy of gathering and reward, promising that your efforts will soon bear fruit. If you dream of water, be it a calm lake, a flowing river, or a stormy sea, it represents the state of your emotions. Calm waters suggest inner peace and clarity, while turbulent seas may indicate emotional turmoil or unresolved conflicts that need your attention. The message is to understand and navigate your inner emotional landscape. Dreams featuring departed loved ones or ancestors are often interpreted as messages from the other side. These are not mere memories, but spiritual communications. They may offer guidance, seek resolution for past grievances, or simply convey their continued presence and support. Listen to their words, feel their presence, and consider their advice carefully. To dream of being lost in a dark forest suggests feelings of confusion or being at a crossroads in your waking life. This dream is a call to introspection, to seek clarity and find your path forward. It urges you to trust your intuition to find the light. Born on this day. Those born on September 10th are believed to be blessed with a unique blend of compassion, intuition, and resilience. They are often deeply empathetic, possessing an innate ability to understand the feelings and motivations of others. This makes them natural caregivers and confidants. They possess a strong sense of justice and fairness, often standing up for the underdog, or fighting for what they believe is right. Like Saint Nicholas of Tolentino, they may be drawn to spiritual matters, showing a profound interest in the unseen and a strong connection to their inner wisdom. They tend to be meticulous and observant with a keen eye for detail, which serves them well in any endeavour they choose. While they can sometimes be prone to periods of introspection or melancholy, their inner strength and determination allow them to overcome adversity with grace and fortitude. They are the quiet guardians, the steady lights in the lives of those around them. Name days. September 10th is a day of celebration for those bearing names such as Nicholas, Peter, Paul, Alexander, Lydia, and Anne. Let us take a moment to consider Nicholas. Individuals named Nicholas often embody the qualities of their namesake saint: generous, kind-hearted, and possessing a quiet strength. They are frequently seen as pillars of their communities, reliable and trustworthy, always ready to lend a helping hand. Their leadership is often gentle but firm, guided by a deep sense of moral integrity. They are the peacemakers and the protectors, striving to bring harmony and understanding wherever they go. Now let us delve into the sacred practices, the traditions and rituals that on September 10th invite blessings, protection, and spiritual solace into our lives. Key rituals of the day. 1. The blessing of the sacred bread, inspired by Saint Nicholas's bread. Purpose: to invite healing, protection from illness, and divine blessings into your home and for your family. What you'll need: a freshly baked loaf of bread, homemade is best, but store-bought can also work, a clean white cloth, a small bowl of fresh water, and a quiet, sacred space. When and how to conduct. This ritual is best performed in the morning shortly after sunrise. Find a quiet spot in your kitchen or at your dining table. Place the bread on the white cloth. Hold your hands over the bread, palms down, and close your eyes. Imagine a warm, golden light flowing from your hands into the bread, filling it with positive energy and intentions. Then gently sprinkle a few drops of the fresh water onto the bread, saying a simple prayer of blessing. You can say, "May this bread be blessed," a symbol of life and sustenance. May it bring health, protection, and peace to all who partake of it. In the spirit of Saint Nicholas, I ask for divine grace upon this humble offering. What to do after? Share slices of this blessed bread with your family throughout the day. You can also offer a small piece to a neighbour or someone in need, extending the blessing. Any leftover bread should be consumed respectfully or placed outside for birds, not discarded carelessly. The essence of this ritual lies in sharing and gratitude. 2. The Vigil of Candles for Departed Souls. Purpose: to offer prayers and light for the souls in purgatory or for any loved ones who have passed, guiding them towards eternal peace and reminding us of their continued spiritual presence. What you'll need: 3 white candles symbolising faith, hope and charity, a safe, non-flammable surface, and a quiet space for reflection. When and how to conduct. This ritual is most potent at dusk, as the day transitions into night, mirroring the journey of the soul. Place the 3 candles in a triangle or a line on your chosen surface. As you light each candle, state your intention. For the first, for the souls who suffer, that they may find light. For the second, for my beloved departed, that they may know peace. For the third, for all souls, known and unknown, that grace may embrace them. Spend a few moments in silent prayer or meditation, visualizing a comforting light surrounding those you remember. You can say, "May the light of these flames illuminate the path for all souls seeking peace. May their burdens be lifted and their journeys complete. In the spirit of Saint Nicholas, I offer this vigil of love and remembrance." What to do after? Allow the candles to burn safely for as long as you feel appropriate, or until they extinguish naturally. Never leave burning candles unattended. After they are out, reflect on the feeling of connection and peace the ritual brought. The wax can be kept as a sacred reminder. 3. Home cleansing and protection ritual for autumn. Purpose: to cleanse your home of lingering negative energies, protect it from future harm, and prepare it as a sanctuary for the colder months ahead. What you'll need: a bundle of dried sage or rosemary, a small bowl of salt, a feather, optional, for fanning smoke, and an open window or door for ventilation. When and how to conduct. This ritual is best performed in the late afternoon. Start by opening a window or door to allow old energies to exit. Light the sage or rosemary bundle until it smoulders, producing smoke. Walk through each room of your home, moving clockwise, fanning the smoke into corners, closets, and around doorways and windows. As you do this, visualize any stagnant or negative energy being driven out and replaced by fresh, protective energy. You can say, "By the smoke of this sacred herb, I cleanse this home of all negativity and ill will. By the power of salt, I seal its boundaries with protection. May peace, harmony, and well-being dwell here always." After smudging, sprinkle a thin line of salt across your thresholds and windowsills, symbolizing a protective barrier. What to do after? Allow the smoke to dissipate naturally. Once the ritual is complete, feel the renewed sense of calm and clarity in your home. The salt can be left for a day or two, then swept up and disposed of outside, returning the negative energy to the earth for transmutation. Culinary traditions of the day. On September 10th, the culinary traditions lean towards simple, nourishing, and comforting foods that reflect the transition into autumn and the theme of sustenance. Blessed bread, of course, is central. Hearty vegetable stews, perhaps with root vegetables like carrots, potatoes, and parsnips, are common, providing warmth and grounding. Soups made with lentils or beans are also popular, symbolizing humble abundance. Baked apples or pears, seasoned with cinnamon and nutmeg, offer a sweet taste of the season's bounty. The emphasis is on sharing meals with family, fostering a sense of community and gratitude for the earth's provisions, mirroring the spirit of Saint Nicholas's generosity. Finally, we arrive at the solemn warnings, the main prohibitions that, if ignored, our ancestors believed could invite misfortune, discord, or spiritual imbalance. These are not arbitrary rules but ancient safeguards for our well-being. Strict prohibitions of the day. 1. Do not sweep dust out of your home after sunset. Mystical reason. To sweep dust out after dusk is believed to sweep away your family's good fortune, prosperity, and blessings, along with the dirt. The departing light of day carries away the positive energy from your home, leaving it vulnerable to misfortune. Consequences of violation. According to belief, those who disregard this prohibition may find their financial stability dwindling, their luck turning sour, and harmony within the household diminishing, as if the very essence of their good fortune has been metaphorically swept out the door. 2. Avoid starting any major new projects or ventures today. Mystical reason. This day is seen as a time of reflection, completion, and preparing for the incoming energies of autumn, rather than initiating new beginnings. Energies are shifting, and new endeavours started now might lack the necessary foundational stability, or could face unforeseen obstacles. Consequences of violation. Beginning significant projects on this day is believed to lead to delays, unexpected complications, or even failure, as the energies are not conducive to germination, but rather to consolidation and introspection. It's like planting a seed in infertile ground. 3. Do not engage in arguments, quarrels, or heated discussions. Mystical reason. Saint Nicholas of Tolentino was a man of peace and compassion. Engaging in conflict on his feast day is seen as disrespectful to his spirit and invites negative energy into your personal relationships and environment. It disrupts the spiritual harmony of the day. Consequences of violation. Those who quarrel may find that disputes escalate, relationships become strained, and a lingering sense of discord pervades their home and interactions, creating a rift that is difficult to heal. 4. Refuse not to help a person in genuine need. Mystical reason. The spirit of Saint Nicholas is one of boundless charity and compassion. Turning away someone who truly needs assistance on this day is believed to go against the very essence of the day's blessings, reflecting a closed heart that will, in turn, find itself receiving less from the universe. Consequences of violation. According to tradition, those who show indifference to the suffering of others may find themselves facing their own challenges or a period of scarcity, as if their own wellspring of generosity and blessings has been diminished. 5. Do not gossip or spread rumours about others. 2. Is mystical reason. Words carry immense power, and negative speech, especially on a day meant for spiritual introspection and charity, is believed to attract negative energies and cause harm not only to the subject of the gossip, but also to the speaker, tarnishing their own spirit. Consequences of violation. Engaging in gossip is said to bring about misunderstandings, mistrust, and even misfortune into the life of the gossiper, reflecting the negative energy they have sent out into the world. It can also lead to isolation and a loss of personal integrity. 6. Avoid leaving doors or windows open after twilight, especially if unattended. Mystical reason. As the seasons change and the veil thins, it's believed that leaving openings unattended after dark allows less benevolent spirits or negative energies to enter your home, disturbing its peace and protection. The home should be a fortress against the unknown. Consequences of violation. This could lead to a feeling of unease, restless sleep, or unexplained occurrences within the home, as if unwanted entities have found a pathway in, bringing with them a sense of discomfort and bad luck. 7. Do not count large sums of money allowed after sunset. Mystical reason. Counting money loudly after dark is believed to attract the attention of envious spirits or energies that could siphon away your wealth or bring about financial losses. It's a way of showing off or being boastful when discretion is advised. Consequences of violation. Those who ignore this warning may find themselves facing unexpected expenses, financial setbacks, or a period where money seems to slip through their fingers as if their resources are being silently depleted. 8. Do not harm any small creatures, particularly spiders or insects, if they are found within your home. Mystical reason. In many traditions, small creatures are seen as messengers, guardians of the home, or even spirits in disguise. Harming them, especially on a day of such spiritual significance, is an act of disrespect towards the natural world and its hidden forces. Consequences of violation. Such an act is believed to invite bad luck, disrupt the natural balance of your home, and potentially incur the displeasure of helpful spirits, leading to unforeseen minor misfortunes or a general feeling of disharmony. 9. Do not disrespect or discard blessed items, especially the blessed bread. Mystical reason. Any item that has been blessed carries sacred energy and purpose. Disrespecting or carelessly discarding it is an affront to the divine and the blessings it represents, showing a lack of gratitude and reverence. Consequences of violation. This can lead to a reversal of the blessings intended by the item, or a feeling of spiritual emptiness, as if you have carelessly thrown away good fortune or protection. As the whispers of September 10th fade, remember that these traditions, omens, and prohibitions are not just relics of the past. They are living legacies, guiding us to live with intention, compassion, and respect for the intricate dance between the seen and the unseen. May you walk forth with wisdom, protected by the ancient truths, and embraced by the peace of the Souls Sentinel. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time, keep your spirit curious and your heart open to the magic that surrounds us all.